and welcome into Spectrum Sports 360. I'm Pat Welter. Orlando showed the world how they do soccer last night. Big, flashy, and wet. So we decided we're just going to show this Pirates-Reds brawl every single day. Why? Because we can. Some adversity for Dan Mullen. You saw the Band-Aid there on his forehead. If you're a Miami Hurricanes fan, you're thinking, wow, we really let that one get away because the rest of their schedule, they don't face a single ranked opponent. All right, no, Beckham. Oh, we got it. And here's the diving catch. Oh, for the win. So hitting a golf ball is one of the hardest things to do on the planet. Most of us are lucky if it just goes straight. Wish me luck. Ready, set, go. Oh, it's picked.
That's how you parallel park, man.
I remember covering the team during camp, and there was so much uncertainty about the season. So this game really, the product of all that hard work. You've certainly had your share of adversity here in Orlando, but now the team seems to have their coach. Front office looks like it has a plan. How do you feel about the direction of the franchise right now? All the pressure is on Florida in this game. They returned almost everybody from a 10-win team a season ago.
1, 6, 8. Be sharp today. Great day to get better today.
There's no secret recipe for success.
Look sharp, guys. Look sharp. Look sharp.
It takes hard work.
Don't work on me. Don't work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dedication.
Set, hit. Flip them and go.
And that little something extra.
That's better. One more time so I can sleep tonight.
At Colonial High School, Donnie Hodges has the ingredients.
Say hit. Flip those hips and go. Flip those hips and go. Hey.
But it wasn't always that way.
I'm someone that likes to build things. I like tough challenges, and when I got to Colonial, I got one.
In 2017, Hodges took over a 2-7 team that hadn't tasted winning in years.
It's the worst word there is for any organization. It was apathy. It wasn't like anybody was mad at each other. It wasn't like there was no one cared.
The first ingredient he needed was trust.
What do you do when you're trying to build a relationship with somebody? Half the time, whether it's in business or in your social life, you break bread together. You go have a meal together.
A family that eats together, wins together.
We want to let everybody know we're coming for them and we're coming together.
I'm not going to be a Ginsu model, I can assure you of that.
It's Thursday night in the Hodges house.
Nothing too fancy. Don't want to be over the top. Remember, it's still a football team.
Donnie is hard at work preparing the family meal.
So the final product is going to be baked spaghetti.
A dish that serves about 65 to 70 hungry teenagers.
The whole goal of this was to feed a lot of kids.
Since the summer of 2017, Hodges has been making meals like this for his football team.
I'm an assembler, I'm a builder. I cook things, but I'm not a chef.
Some well-earned nutrition after every single practice.
It gets real serious real quick when you kind of talk about where this came from.
Set it. Here we go.
When Hodges took over at Colonial, it didn't take long for him to realize that for a lot of kids, football was the easy part.
Kids going home and, you're asking them, they go home, well, you got something to eat. Our parents work very, very hard with our kids, but, things are very tough at times.
Say hit.
So we did what all great coaches do, make an adjustment.
Good, good.
Or in this case, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
And we just started making them. My wife was helping me make them, and the kids really dug it.
Slowly the menu grew, and so did the size of his roster.
And having something other than football to let the kids know they can trust you was a big thing for us, and it's still a big thing for us.
So when the final whistle blows,
Clap it up, man, clap it up. Last day of summer.
the Grenadiers know it's time to eat.
Good job.
I don't know if I'm getting older, I'm getting a little softer, is that you can't help but want to invest in those kids.
It's very needed for people that aren't as privileged and stuff, and it gives them a meal. Give them something to fuel their body after practice that a lot of us don't have.
Devouring spaghetti, meatballs, and the competition.
Some good food, guys. You need to try it.
Not always the prettiest, but it usually tastes pretty good.